First tonight to Australia's precariously balanced housing market. As Australians tighten their belt in the wake of the global financial crisis, house prices are falling. It's a situation with serious implications for not just the banks, who are highly leveraged to housing, but for the whole economy. Well, in a moment, we'll be talking in the studio to ANZ Australia's boss, Phil Chronican. But first, this report from Andrew Robertson.
Australia's banks could be sitting on a potential time bomb. Homeowners are mortgaged to the hilt and house prices are falling.
When we look at the private mortgage debt as a percentage of GDP, we're actually at the same level that Ireland is at a private level. Fortunately, at the public level, we don't have anywhere near as amount of debt as what they do.
According to the Reserve Bank, mortgage debt in Australia at $1.2 trillion is roughly the same as the economy's total gross domestic product. It's a big number, and the banks are heavily exposed, with home mortgages making up at least half the assets of each of the big four. Of particular concern is the 20% of the mortgage market who bought their houses in 2009, when interest rates were at record lows. As rates have risen, many of those people are now paying hundreds of dollars a week more, and an increasing number are struggling.
The interest rates are seeing higher delinquency rates come through. So if you look at the level of interest rates today versus 2 years ago, they are about 2.5% higher. And indeed, the delinquency rates reported by the major banks have basically doubled over that time.
Scott Manning points out that from a bank profit point of view, most mortgages are insured. He believes a bigger worry is that households generally are more conservative.
We've seen their temporary spending reduce with their retail sales weakness over the last 12 to 18 months. And I think that'll translate into a more permanent rebasing of household expectations through lower gearing tolerance, i.e. they just won't be willing to borrow as much.